right. So we're going to start with our usual warm-up. So let's put on either 3 red or 2 red and a blue. Let's unhook our straps right now and just toss them down into the well. Our headrest can be up or down. Let's start our practice by swaying the knees side to side. Take some deep centering breaths. Let's invite everything else that's been going on to just fall away. And we'll carve out this space just for you. Little by little, let's sway the knees back to center. Place the feet hip distance apart on the board. With an exhale, let's push back. Inhale, return. Let's find our rhythm. One more. And let's close the carriage. Lift the heels like a high heel shoe. Keep going. One more. And close the carriage. Let's come into a V foot shape. Heels together. Exhale, push back. Inhale, return. Two more. Let's close. We'll come into a wide second, feet wider than the hips. Exhale, push back. Inhale, return. Two more. And let's close the carriage. Bring the feet closer together again. Push slowly back. Lift the heels. Keep them lifted. Close the carriage. Lower the heels. Push back. Lift. Close. Lower. Let's keep going. Let's close the carriage, stretch the legs to the sky. Let's circle the ankles. Change direction. Let's roll up to our left side. Let's change our springs just to a single red. If you know that you like different springs for jump board, feel free to change to different springs. Let's find our ball. So we'll take the ball with us when we lay down again. Okay, let's take a moment to find our center again. Then we'll hold that ball between the palms of the hands, toes on the board. We're going to kick off. As we exhale and kick off, squeeze into the ball with your fingers. So we'll strengthen the fingers as we go. Let's do 3 more hops. 3, 2, 1. Close the carriage. Take a couple of resting breaths. Next, we'll place the ball between the inner thighs. If we want more core, we can curl up head, neck, and shoulders. Let's kick off on our exhale. Wow, good job. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Close that carriage, rest, take some deep breaths. Next, let's place the ball behind the back of the head. If that bothers your neck, just take it right out again. Arms at our sides. Let's do jumping jacks. Exhale, kick off. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Close the carriage. Let's take the ball out. We're going to hold that in one hand. For our next move, as we kick off, we'll stretch one leg up to the sky, and then we'll alternate. Then if we want to be fancy, we can pass the ball under the leg. Let's exhale, push back. 3 more. Close the carriage, rest, breathe deep. Okay. This next time, we'll hold the ball between the palms of the hands. Start with one foot higher on the board than the other, then we'll switch in midair. Exhale, kick off. Let's lift the ball. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Close the carriage, rest, take some deep breaths. For our next move, we can either hold on to the ball again or place it back behind the back of the head if you liked that neck support. Let's jump in a froggy position, heels together. Exhale, kick, squeeze those. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Close that carriage. Let's take the ball out. Okay. All right, next we're gonna do the Irish frog. So we'll start in a V foot shape. We're gonna kick back, right leg lifts, knee is bent, and then we'll kick off, left knee lifts with the bent knee. Now we added this fun little dance move last time where we reach the arms opposite of the leg. Yep. Yes. Ribbit. I was joking. We should just continue like adding an additional move as we go along. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Close that carriage. Let's rest. Yeah. How we doing? Hmm. All right. Next, we're gonna skip. If you want, we can pass the ball under the knee or just pass the ball from hand to hand as we skip. We'll bring one knee up. Let's start with the right. Exhale. From left, you can pass the ball or not. Maybe I should count how many reps we've done here. A lot. Let's do 2 more. Close and rest. Breathe deep. All right. So we'll hold the ball between the palms of the hands. Start with the feet wide apart. As we kick off, we'll lift the ball, touch the toes together. Yes. Three more. 3, 2, 1. Close the carriage, rest, and breathe. Oh, I said that was the last one, but we didn't toss the ball. I think I know. We should do one more round. One more round, freestyle, any leg position. But as you kick back, toss yourself the ball. It's taken me all week to perfect this, so there's no way I'm not doing it. I guess I just automatically started doing jumping jacks for some reason. So I guess, yeah. 3 more. 3, beautiful. All right, let's roll up to our left side. Let's put the ball away underneath the carriage. We should still all be on a single red spring, so we'll keep that. Let's hang our straps back up. Let's put our headrests down flat if they're not, and we'll turn and face the straps. We'll have a seat, placing the feet on the headrest, or you can stretch your legs out and cross an ankle. One hand's breadth behind you on the carriage. Let's take hold of the straps. We'll hold on to the knots. Roll downs. Tuck the tail, curl down a couple of inches, exhale, Inhale, curl back up. Next one, we're going to curl down, hold. Exhale, open those arms wider. Inhale, return. Reverse hug a tree. Two more. And let's curl up. We'll bring our palms into the short loops. Palms face the sky. Tuck the tail, curl down and hold. We'll curl halfway in and pause there. With our exhale, let's lift, then lower. Keep scooping those low ribs down and in. Two more. And let's curl up. Let's turn the palms down for rowing. Tuck the tail, curl down and hold. Elbow bump, exhale. Three more. And let's close that carriage. Take hold of your long loops for a moment while we resituate. Let's either sit cross-legged or stretch the legs to the outside of the shoulder rests. Let's take hold of the knots again for tricep presses. Sit up nice and tall. Exhale, push back. Slow the return. So resist those springs on that return. For an added challenge, we'll push back all the way, but only close halfway. Three more. Then let's close the carriage. Cross one strap over the other. Take hold of the knots or the upper part of the loop. Sit nice and tall. We'll twist to the left, elbow bump to the left, then return, then to the right. Let's keep going. Three more. Then let's close that carriage. We'll uncross the lines and again, just resituate. So we'll stretch our legs out to the outside of the shoulder rest. We want to scoot back so that we just have that hand's breadth behind us on the carriage. Let's slip our forearms into the short loops, right up to the elbow crease. Hold the forearms out in front of the chest. Tuck the tail, curl down, hold. Exhale, press those elbows wide. Inhale, return. Three more. Let's curl up. Take a full inhale, full exhale. Then let's tuck that tail, curl down and hold. We'll press the elbows wide, hold. We're gonna press the arms back and up. Exhale, inhale, lower. Keep scooping your low ribs down. Three more. Then let's curl up. We'll slip our arms out of those loops, toss the straps down into the well. Let's come onto hands and knees, facing the straps. We'll bring our palms onto the shoulder rest. Our feet will be hanging down toward the springs. Let's find center in our tabletop position. From there, let's place the ball of the right foot onto the jump board, keeping the hips as level as we can. Slow motion, push away, exhale, inhale, return. We can keep going slow motion just like that, or we can add a little hop. Three more. Let's close that carriage and we'll recenter. Then let's place the left foot on the jump board. Slow motion, push away. Slow motion, return. We can keep going nice and slow like that, or we can add our hop. Two more. Let's close the carriage, recenter. Are we doing okay with wrists and knees so far? Yeah? Okay, we'll do one more set then. So let's bring our right foot to the jump board. We'll either do the exact same thing we did before, or for an added challenge, reach the left arm forward. Slow motion, push away. Slow motion, return. Again, we can add our hop if we want to challenge our balance. Three more. Let's close the carriage, recenter. Then let's place that left foot on the board. If we're reaching, we'll reach with the right hand. Exhale, slow motion, then return. We can add the hop if we want to challenge our balance more. Two more. We'll close the carriage. Let's step down to our right side. Let's change those springs to a single blue. One blue. Oh. Let's get our arc. We'll place the center arch over the shoulder rest. Okay. Then let's be on the fireplace side of our machine. We'll have a seat in the dip and we'll stack the knees. Left forearm can be on the arc, or we can side lie completely over the arc and support our head in our hand. So whichever you prefer. Let's put our right hand on our hip, right foot on the board. Slow motion, push away, then return. We can add a hop if you want more cardio. And let's start to make this a little more fancy after the next hop. Next time, we're going to swing the leg forward, then up, then to the back. We'll go forward, up, then to the back. Let's keep going. Two more sets. And let's close that carriage. We'll step down. Let's come around to the other side. Okay. Same moves. Left hand on the hip, left foot on the board. Exhale, kick away. 3 more like this. Then we'll go forward, up, back. Two more sets. Beautiful. Let's close the carriage. Swing the legs down to the ground. Let's change our springs to one red. We'll swivel so we're facing the jump board. We're sitting down in our dip. Let's bring our fingertips behind the back of the head, tuck the tail, and start to curl down only to where you feel excruciating core. And we're going to hold there. If you go too far, it'll be easy and you will know that you're cheating. So hold here, toes on the board. Exhale, kick away. See, I can barely talk. That's how you know I'm in the right spot. Three more. And let's swing down to the left. Good. I know you guys were doing it right because the sounds of suffering are audible. Okay, let's take our arc. We'll place it in the back of the room and we'll hang up our straps. Let's change our springs back to a single blue. Find your box. We're going to put the box the long way on the carriage. Yeah. Then we'll have a seat on the box facing the foot bar. Let your legs just hang down off of the sides. Then we'll hug in with those inner thighs. Let's reach back for our straps. Take hold of the long loops. We'll bring the loops level with the low ribs. Hug the core muscles in. Exhale, lift, palms, slowly return. Keep scooping your low ribs down and in. Three more. On the last one, we'll lift little pulses. 3, 2, 1. Lower those arms, we'll rest and breathe. Swing the legs to give the inner thighs a break. Then let's hug in with the inner thighs. Bring the palms level with the low ribs. We'll cross our left palm across the midline. Return, then the right. Exhale. One more each arm. Then we'll rest, take some deep breaths. Okay, hug in with the inner thighs. Bring the palms to the low ribs. Stretch those arms out in front, palm facing palm. Hug a tree. Open the arms. Exhale. Keep the hands in the peripheral vision. Three more. And let's rest. Breathe deep. Okay, hug in with the inner thighs, palms to the low ribs. Stretch the arms out in front, turn the palms away. Bring the backs of the hands toward the forehead. Exhale, push away. Three more. Then we'll rest those arms. Breathe deep. How are we doing? Okay. All right, hug in with the inner thighs, palms to the low ribs. Stretch the arms out in front. We'll circle, tracing a circle on the wall. Again, make sure you can see your hands in your peripheral vision. When you're ready, change direction. Keep drawing your ribs down. Two more. Then we'll lower those arms. Let's hang the straps up. Let's step down to our left side and we'll put the box away. All right. Let's change our springs to whatever we like for feet and straps. Yeah. So usually that's two red or a red and a blue. And let's have our ball with us too. Headrest can be up or down. Okay. So let's come down. Feet on the board. Let's sway the knees side to side. Let's sway those knees back to center. We're going to lift the hips enough to put the ball under the sacrum. Start with that. And let's sway the hips side to side. Oh, yes. Only for the most advanced among us. I know, don't let on to the secrets of these advanced moves. Let's sway those hips back to center. We're going to tuck the tail under, exhale, and then inhale round. Then let's tuck that tailbone under. We'll hold that tuck, heels on the board. Push slowly away, exhale, hold, hug those glutes to the bone, and we'll inhale, return. Let's do that three more times. Stretching out those hip flexors. Last one. Then let's close the carriage. And again, we'll just sway the hips side to side. And back to center. Let's lift the hips enough to take the ball out. We'll bring it into our right hand and just set it down on your right side at arm's length so we can get it back again later. Let's get our straps. Feet in the long loops. Once our feet are in the straps, let's lower, exhale, lift. As we lower, let's curl the toes under. We'll spread the toes out as we lift. One more. Then let's lower a third of the way. We'll hold steady there. Bend the knees. Exhale, press away. As we press away, let's lift the toes and spread them out. As we return, let's curl the toes under. Three more. Then let's stretch those legs away with our open and close move. Ready? Open, exhale, close, and we'll syncopate. Can we do it? We've been really coordinated the whole class, so I thought we could probably do this. Let's do about three more. And let's come on back to center. Nice. Let's bring our heels together. We'll do froggy. Bend, exhale, press. Two more. Let's stretch away. Next, we'll do Peter Pan. Stretch your left leg away first, then the right knee. Exhale back to center, then the other side. Three more. And let's come back to center. We'll stretch our left leg out like Peter Pan and bend the right knee. Pause there. We're just going to stretch. Let the shoulders soften. Take a couple of deep breaths. And let's exhale, press back to center. We'll stretch our right leg away, bend the left knee, hold there, deep stretch. Soften those shoulders. Let's exhale, scoop back to center. Stretch those legs away. All right, next, we'll circle. Let's try it. Mm, let's change direction. Mm. Oh. Ah. Mm, that's so nice. Let's do two more circles. And we'll come back to center. Let's take a few moments for any stretch that would feel good. All right, let's deepen the breath. I'd like to guide us in another stretch or two with the ball. So if you're up for that, we'll come down from the straps. If you want to stay in straps and do a few more stretches, that's completely fine. Let's find the ball again if you're going to do these stretches, and just sway the knees side to side for a moment to let the lower back release. Then let's lift the hips. We'll place the ball underneath the sacrum. Feet pretty high up on the board. Let's draw our tailbone under so our belly button's scooping down. Then we'll cross our right ankle above the left knee. Flex the right toes toward the knee. And we can do a little pulse and kind of push back and forth onto the board to massage into that right hip. Or we can keep it closed and do a little rocking movement side to side. Or we could take the left foot off the board and bring that whole thigh a little closer. Just play around with what would feel the best here. Take a couple deep breaths. Then let's unwind. And we'll do the other side, crossing that left ankle above the right knee. Flex those toes. Again, we can experiment with pushing the carriage back and forth a couple times, just massaging into that hip. Or a little micro rocking movement back and forth. Or we can go deeper by bringing that right thigh in. All of these are going to activate a little bit differently in the hip. So just find what feels best to you in this moment. Take some deep breaths. Then let's unwind. Bring the feet a little wider apart on the board. Sway the hips side to side. Deepen the breath even more. Then let's come back to center. Stretch the legs upward. Let's circle the ankles. Change direction. Then let's bring our feet back to the board. Lift the hips just enough to take the ball out. Let's set it down underneath the carriage. Place the feet just hip distance apart, arms resting at our sides. Let's slowly push back until the legs are straight. So just this is going to just lengthen those hip flexors that we've been holding in tabletop. Or we can take our right foot and bring it down past the springs, down toward the ground. That'll be a little more intense stretch for the hip flexor. Let's breathe deep. Engage your core muscles. Let's bring that right foot up, back onto the board. Close the carriage. Take a full inhale. Exhale, push slowly back. We'll hold. Either just stay here or bring that left foot down past the springs, down to the ground. Deep breath. Let's engage the core. We'll bring that foot back to the board. We'll take a few more moments just swaying those knees side to side or stretching in any way that would feel good to you. As you breathe, consciously invite all the good work that you put into the practice to sink in. Let's sway those knees back to center. Put a hand right on your heart for a moment if you like, closing the eyes. Take a few deep, centering breaths. Notice how you feel. Notice the quality of energy in your body, your mind, and your spirit. Let's invite this good energy to stay with us and to radiate outward to everyone whose lives we touch. Thank you so much for sharing your morning. Namaste.